UHL Live?
Heated rivals do battle on the cold ice?
Win a fight but still get your jaw broken?
And exclusive footage of Wardow losing his shit!
All this and more tonight on UHL Live.
Hello and welcome to UHL Live. I'm your host, Dick Residue, alongside my co-host, Mark Buck.
That's me.
Seems like forever since division rivals Mexico City and Phoenix have faced off.
Yes, sir. They haven't seen each other since March 18th.
In their last meeting, Phoenix had a come-from-behind victory and ended up winning in overtime.
This game started off much of the same for the Yaks, like a bad Oingo Boingo album.
Adam Eastman scores off of a deflection from Antonio Escuela, giving the Smog an early lead.
That seems to be the only way to get a puck by Jeff Kaminsky.
Not necessarily. This season, every goalie is vulnerable if a sniper like Emily Hunter can get to the sweet spot.
I don't know. That one looks to be deflected as well. It looks like Brooke Daly's stick tip just barely touches the puck.
Definitely close. Either way, the Smog are up 2-0.
Now the Yaks are going to be kicking themselves when they look back on this game because the Smog had more than 15 minutes of penalties.
Yes, but the Smog have one of the best penalty kills in all of the UHL.
The Smog have 88 minutes in penalties over the first 18 games. That is like playing a whole game and then some in the box, and I don't mean the pink one.
It does help that your goalie has 2 extra appendages.
Death Rain is great at locating the puck like a drunk frat guy at closing time trolling for the Chubb Club sandwich.
Phoenix has their opportunities, but Death Rain and a little luck kept the puck out of the net.
With no goals in the second, we move on to the third, and this is where Phoenix usually works their magic.
The Smog fans have seen this one before.
Lisa Payne brings the puck down the ice, passes to Craig Anderson, who places the puck perfectly on the top shelf right next to the oatmeal cookies.
This brings Phoenix within 1 with almost 10 minutes remaining.
But this is where Death Rain steps it up and puts the lid on that goal.
Then, with under a minute, Mexico City puts the nail in the coffin.
Trinity Gregor skates around the net and puts one in short side.
The Smog win 3-1.
Yeah, and since the two are tied and have split the series so far, it comes down to the difference between goals for and goals against, which Mexico City has a slight edge.
Boy, what a surprise Kudeba has been this year. Look at them, they're in 3rd place.
Speaking of Kuniba, we can't mention the Ruse without mentioning the Down Under Wonder Day Sodomy, which, by the way, I loved your expose last week, Dickie.
Well, thank you, Mark. I'm hoping to get Mr. Sodomy in for an interview sometime soon to get his take on the matter.
I can't wait, but I bet Mescal could have.
Kyle Dalkey must have gotten his cocktail fruit taken from him by Squirrel Master because he was picking a fight with Chris Kessel.
And the two got at it like a couple of weasels battling over an Egg McMuffin.
Do you think that happens to him every day in prison?
Well, Dalkey may have won the fight, but Kessel broke his jaw.
Looks like his salad tossing days are over.
Yeah, and so are Moscow's chances of winning.
That's right. Kuneva beat Moscow 3-0.
Welcome to jail.
Since the dawn of sports, 2 historic franchises meet a few times a year to settle the score in the greatest rivalry of all time. What's at stake? Victory. What do they play for? Pride. Who are these warriors? BBC and TMO. Only one must stand.
They call this the best rivalry in sports.
Best rivalry, my ass.
Yeah, this one definitely didn't live up to the hype.
However, Deathstrike did do the boot scoot boogie all over the Reapers defense with this awesome goal.
Look at those moves.
Yeah, but not even a naked Miley Cyrus with the backhand mullet can save the Lightning.
The Reapers trounced the TMO 6-2.
Yeah, and Dickie caught up with Wardow after the game.
Wardow, how does it feel to lose to your hated rivals, the BBC Reapers?
It is never good to lose, obviously. I don't like losing to the BBC City Reapers as much as I don't like losing to anybody. My real issue is that we would be a solid team if all the robots that I created were able to play in TMO City. But now they're spread across the galaxy, and I have to have a human for a goalie? How do you think that makes me feel?
There you have it. Wardow's not happy, and TMO are falling fast.
We got a new segment tonight we like to call
Special delivery!
That's right. Now this is mail coming from you, the fans of the UHL. So if you ever feel the need or want to reach out to us, you can either post to us on Facebook on the UHL Live or the Universal Hockey League on Facebook, or you can do Dick Residue on Facebook, and we will post your comment here during this segment. We have one from Facebook tonight, and we have one that was mailed into us. What does yours say, Dickie?
Mine's from Jesus Lopez. He wants to know when we're going to work on the interview with James Kalia.
Yeah, when is that going to happen?
It's going to happen in 2 weeks, as we'll be off next week.
What's going on? Why are we off next week?
It's our harvest break.
Oh, that's right. We got to go harvest Zimzams off on planet Talib Kweli or something like that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we got to earn a living some other way. And
What do you got there?
I got, looks like a little girl or somebody who's not quite mentally capable drew me a picture, and it says Mark Buck's girlfriend, Ariel Jenkins. Ariel Jenkins must be a fan of Mark Buck, because she drew me a pornographic picture of a mermaid with titties swimming. Now,
Wow, Mark, she's hot.
yeah, I am confused. Either, if this girl is young, I wonder what her parents are teaching her, because those are some titties.
Kind of saggy, but...
Yeah. Well, thank you, Ariel Jenkins. We appreciate any mail we get.
And thank you, Jesus.
We always can say that. So, yeah, just next week, if you want to submit something, we'll be more than happy to read it on the air. Or when you're doing it on YouTube, you can place a comment under any of the episodes, and we will be glad to put it on air for you.
Because it's always a special delivery. Now we come to a new segment we like to call...
Heads of the Week.
I'm chillin' in the back of the Land Rover. Yeah, I'm going solo. Shoot by her, that's right. Never gonna do it. I'm going good right now, but the Cape I'm ready to do this up. In the Cloud City, you know if you believe it. We in Lando, then we go for the vibes. Rock over the coast to the end of summertime. And we got the summer blood with the summer vibes. Hedge rock smooth in the...
For Dick Residue, this is Mark Buck. We wish you a good night. And remember, no show next week.
We will be bringing you the rookie game that will be televised semi-live, but you will get a chance to look at the rookies, the prospect rookies for next year. I'm not sure. I'll be commentating. Dick won't be here, but somebody else will be commentating with me on that one. We haven't locked it down yet, but we'll find somebody good.
And I can't wait to see what's going to happen.
I've seen some of these games. They are not pretty, Dickie.
Oh.
Yeah.
Bye.